Okay. After Anne Eileen went through the transplant process, are there any things you would think that need to be changed or improved?
You know, when you first posed that question to me, I didn't know how to answer it because in the early stages, two things. One, we were dumb as rocks. We were just dumb as because we didn't know any of this. You know,
Yeah.
she was a fashion designer. I was going to school, and all of a sudden, liver transplant became the issue for us. So we were learning and learning. So I don't know how bad the process was because it worked for us, so it was good. But I think over time, it's really got, like I said, now the UNOS is established. So if you need an organ and you're in Kansas and somebody dies in Chicago, there's a list, and now we can harvest those organs earlier and save them for longer periods of time. That wasn't the case early on.
Okay.
It was local. You needed someone local. But UNOS, the United Nations Organ Sharing, um, it changed the whole field. So was it good then? Well, it was good then because it worked for us.
Hmm.
Is it better now? Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
still hundreds and hundreds of people who are dying every year waiting for organs.
Yeah, and that was going to be like my next question because a lot of people are on the waiting list and a lot of, they don't get the outcome that they want or hope.
No, they don't. It's there are there are over 1,100 people on waiting lists now. 1,100 people. And I think if you counteract that, or if you look at it from the other side of the equation, healthcare is so much better. So people are living longer and they're surviving horrible diseases.
Hmm.
20 years ago, a lot of people who were surviving diseases now would have passed away then, and they would have been organ donors.
Hmm.
So there's no statistics, there's no research on this, but it would be fascinating to find out, does improved healthcare reduce the potential of organ donations?
I'll look into it. Okay. How do you think awareness or education around organ donation could be improved?
It started with public service announcements, which they call PSAs, public service, and they would run them on TV at 3 in the morning when nobody was awake
Yeah.
because television stations weren't charging for that. So they weren't making any money like they would if they were advertising Coca-Cola,
Mhm.
you know. So, but we need more of that. We need more of that in prime time television, prime time radio hours. People on blogs should be talking about it. How you increase that? I just think the health organizations, the American Cancer Society, the American Liver Foundation, the Heart Association, they have to be more proactive in talking with broadcasters about the importance of it.
Mhm.
20 seconds a 20-second PSA is not going to cost a television station all that much money. And the good that they're doing, celebrities can be talking about it, and they do. Whenever you have a celebrity who is involved in something that where a transplant organ is needed, then they become active,
Yes. Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
because we tend to do things when they affect us, which is human behavior.
Yep.
It would be nice if more people did it.
Yeah.
And there's something good about doing there's something altruistic about saying, when I die, I don't need any of this.
Right.
I
Yes.
don't need any of this. If I can save somebody's life, is that a gift?
That is a gift.
I
That's
mean, that keeps you alive after you've died because your heart is beating in somebody else's body. And that person may be the person to find a cure for cancer or write the great symphony or produce the great ballet. You don't
right.
know. So, what is it called? Paying forward.
Hmm.
In a sense, that's what it is.
I respect your opinion and I agree with it. There's a lot we can do more in our society to make organ donation, people become more aware of organ donation and organ donors.
So call Taylor Swift tonight. And we don't want this. Give Taylor a call and send him our regards.
Definitely will if I can. I'll try. And the last question. Is there anything you would like the public to know?
That organ donations work,
Mm,
that the entire medical community honestly cares about the health of its patients. They are invested altruistically, ethically, cognitively, intellectually. They're invested in the health of their patients. When Eileen passed away, not because she was so terrific, which she was,
mhm,
but aside from that, I got phone calls from physicians who treated her in tears because she was such a strong patient. She fought so well. She knew her stuff. They didn't just say, well, okay, Eileen's dead. Next patient, please. The medical community cares about their patients. I have great respect for the entire community, from the receptionist at the physician's office,
mhm.
you know, to the person at the end of the line. They're all a meaningful part of this plan. So that's my that's my kudos.
Well, that's very nice of you. And again, thank you so much for allowing me, giving me the time today to interview you. You said a
Thank
lot of
you.
things.
Thank you for spreading the word.
Anytime. It's my
Be
job.
well. Be well. Take care.